I modeled for 10 years, so came out in LA all the time,
Oh,
and nothing interesting, very like wholesale e-com catalog modeling.
like a real 9 to 5 type life as a
Real,
model.
literally, it was the most boring job, but I stuck to it.
I'm so much more used to talking to like Instagram models and we forget about the
Never
sort of
modeled.
regular
Yeah, you
models.
can actually find me like on like little boxes and like online and stuff.
Ah,
So
What did you
nice.
get booked for the most?
it was so ecom was like I did wholesale, so it wouldn't even be companies you'd know. It's like the catalog that they buy before it even goes to like Fashion Nova.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I get like this huge rack of clothing and I would just do it in like an hour and then I get another huge rack of clothing.
Oh,
and
wow.
It was a lot of work.
Crazy.
But I also was a hairdresser for a little bit.
Okay.
And then I attempted to go to nursing school and that was when I became a girl.
Really? Okay, so you really made a go at having a normal life, which is interesting.
Yeah.
We talk to a lot of girls who, more or less their first like real job as an adult
It
is
was like or something that's like.
But you really
adjacent to
you
it.
didn't know that you were at that time, or you figured this out down the road, or what?
I was in a long-term relationship. So I was in a
Oh.
relationship for 6 years.
Wow.
Thought I was going to marry the guy. Really tried to like fall into that normal life. And it just like this personality has stayed true my whole life. So like it just didn't fit.
You've
you
always
know?
been very outgoing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it got me in like trouble in normal situations.
What
I'm
do you
like,
mean?
like I made like the guy I dated feel uncomfortable for like gravitating the energy I do, not just by like the way I dress or whatever, but just the way I talk, having a loud voice. I enter a room with an energy for
Yeah.
sure, and I know that, and I don't tone that down.
When you look back at earlier in your life, do you feel like maybe you were selling yourself a little bit short? Because I do feel like you
Completely.
have a big personality that you could do a lot with.
But how old were you when you
Completely.
got into the relationship?
19.
Yeah,
Okay.
super early.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I mean, you think when you're that age that you like have to be
Yeah.
dating and be with someone.
So weird. I'm so glad I got out of it, and now I'm like, I actually had a short-term relationship after that, and I'm like, I'm not just so much better being a. I have so many great buddies, and like, I just get to have, and it's clean too. We're all
Yeah.
tested. I'm like, I have like the best life now.
So when you were like 18 or 24, if we had asked you, have you ever thought about being a, what would you have said at
I would have
those
said
ages?
yes.
You thought
Oh, really?
about
I
it.
would have said yes. I definitely thought of it, but I didn't have the confidence and the means and the support group to get myself there. I didn't even know my family was going to completely accept and love me like through this still.
Oh,
They
really?
do.
You were worried about that.
And I was worried about that.
Even though you were doing like lingerie modeling back
Yeah.
then, they
They were fine with that,
Yeah.
you know, and I just that kind of went over everybody's heads. No one thought about it. And I'm like, I was like, when I was a girl, I made it secret for a while. I was on showing half my face.
Oh wow.
And I streamed I streamed good on like I had a good regular client base for being a no face girl.
That's where you were streaming, was on. I didn't know you could actually do cam girl stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
on.
yeah.
So
you
it's
can.
Streammates. So
Okay.
it's like a company that goes into they leak into they're all like sister sites.
Okay.
That's interesting. You use half your face because if someone wanted to do like a reverse image search of you, if you used your whole face, and then all your catalog stuff would pop up, which would be hilarious.
Right?
Definitely.